So, hello, this is Lanny, bringing up another Etherole Vignette. What was this tongue twister to say? I'm sorry. Um, yeah, EV for short. Everyone loves the short form, because it's way easier to say. So, this time I'm starting with just a recording. It it gives more records for it, and I figured since we're going to be starting a brand new one, having records means we can refer to how this whole thing started. And yeah, it's going to be interesting. So, we're still going back to Skyrim. This time it will be the story of Violet. It, yes, it's going to be kind of Skyrim with a few mods. You'll see that's going to come up. Violet, her background, at least at the start, because if we recall from the directions from an EV, all the characters will dynamically evolve with how the story is presented by the game. So how I picture she is, she's going to get warped pretty quickly. There's a few guiding points, but you know, how things turn out in the end, there's a lot that's up in the air. This time I gave her a little bit more to start with so that we get a bit more feel for how she is at the beginning. It gives some raw elements just because it's not like the game's going to give a massive amount of depth. So for her, she'll start as a regular farm girl who's moved from Morrowind to live a quieter life away from the chaos of her homeland. However, she's found herself cursed by the tainted blood from the one she's called as the Whisperer, which is leading her along a dark path. On the day the Whisperer's finally able to convince her to leave her farm to explore because of a dream, her story begins. So that's what we're starting with. And you should be able to see already that that's not how Skyrim starts, but there's mods for that. There's mods for a lot of things. The mods that I've used, there's a fair collection of them, but I was looking for substantial equilibrium, nothing that throws the game's balance of power just off the roof, but gives a lot of diversity in how the game runs. I've tweaked with a few variables, used some stuff I'm familiar with, used some things I've never used, just to encourage a new story. Make things a little different. Be a bit more interesting that way. So, for the beginning, what's important is she's going to be very neutral to everything. She doesn't care. She's in her farm. She cares nothing about politics. The Civil War is just a whole bunch of nothing. She picks no sides, people fighting or whatever. Yeah, that's going to be her default complex when she sees members of the Civil War going around. It's like, I'm just screw you guys, I don't want to get involved. That'll be fun. It'll be fun when she finds reason to be involved. No allegiance to guilds at all either. Whatever happens to guilds happens to guilds. Some of that might be inspired by other events. As things progress, we get to see random events and all that. But the big thing is, there's two levels in how she's being motivated. She has the Whisperer, I'm calling her a lot. The game will actually refer to hearing whispers, so it's perfect. We're saying that's where she's getting her magic potential. It's driving a lot of magic in her. It's delivering promises of power if she goes out and, you know, builds more bodies, kills people, creatures, things, inspires death, all that. Lots of power with that one. And obviously, killing gets her experience too, so that's two things that would works towards that. Beyond that, though, she's still just a farmer. Likes things light and simple. So, I've this time not got the game up and running because it's probably a lot cooler. Having the start of the game be kind of startish. And thankfully it worked this time. I had a tape before that I was having problems with. Another benefit of having a recording. So yeah, the character doesn't exist. And yeah, nobody cares about achievements. Yeah, just because I need to overwhelm myself with magic. So, we're starting here. Wow, for some reason my keyboard's not working. Oh, now it works. We'll start here. Farm girl wouldn't be too light at first. She's based on magic though, shouldn't go too far. Says she likes being light, so should be pretty good to start with. So, let's see. Yeah, we'll go for some light complexion, give some color. Nobody cares about dirt, scars, or war paint. No. It's too flat. That's more of a no. Too small. Yeah, same page by now. Yeah, build stuff. It's too much of a chin. I'm just gonna modify that. She with colors by giving her more complexion by making a lot of things redder. Yeah, okay. A little better. It's fine. Okay. Yeah, fake some color. That's better. Her expression makes her look so concerned. Yeah, put some more shape in her face. That's better. And add some color. Yeah. She looks so sad. Yeah, that's probably the best we got. This turns her sad into a bit of just, you know, a bold determination. It feels like just like, yeah, I don't care. I'll get this done. Try that angle. It's like just being determined to do something you don't really want to do. So, and I said, we have a name. Yay. And so her story begins. So, before pressing enter though, going back to some of what was originally there, If you can recognize the background already for where we are, yeah, we're going to sort of drift over what's going on right now. This is supposed to be a kind of a choice sequence, but we're going to say it's a dream sequence, and she's getting kind of tormented with impressions. It works because she's in a locked cage with the need to break free, trapped in darkness. So, just picture that. And she's dreaming. She kind of knows she's dreaming. And this is building the impression she needs to get out. She needs to escape the confines of a room because it's too dark. Little does she know, it's supposed to get darker when she leaves. Got some of that planned too, but we'll get there. I'll try to keep things a little more from her perspective when I've got control of what she's doing, and when I'll like pause her menu usually to do like side tips. Though sometimes I might have to just discuss how she would think because we're walking and it's boring. And that happens. This is still just going to be an introduction. We'll do the streaming of this stuff for sequences of where, you know, we make it different so that it'd be a little easier to find this stuff. But anyways, dream sequence begins. Except there's no whisper here for saying stuff. So have to leave this up to imagination. But we'll go through the commands and options while you watch me kind of like have her worry that she's trapped. And she's not picking her way out of this one. Yeah, some things we see. Yeah, I said something about tainted blood, remember? Where am I? Why am I trapped? It's so dark. Darkness everywhere. I can't get out. It's locked. No, where am I? What's going on? Where did it go? I can't get out. No. What is it?
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin. Which property do you own? The simple life of a farmer can be its own reward.
Recall that I did say she's kind of a farmer. No, wait. Although, going to need things. That one. Yes. So tired. Need out. I'm just home. We'll start with putting junk in the box. I guess we should start with books. Kind of a, like, hint. Some of this stuff. I'll leave those two for now. I miss the ring I was demoing this with. It was so much funner getting gold. But yeah, we'll go with this. So yeah, once again, she's still troubled by the dream. And we're gonna get back to a regular story pretty darn soon. Such a days. I'll check with my friend. I need someone to talk to. My friend lives next door. I wonder what he's doing on them today. Apparently she slept in. Weather's so beautiful today. I'm also sorry, I keep having the tendency of grabbing plants. Wait, what? Contracting a disease probably makes for a great way to start this one. Oh, what happened? Is he okay? Ah! See, as we can see, it's supposed to be, inclined to use magic, and she's still using a weapon. there? Oh no. He died. Oh. Seriously want to loot the place, but it doesn't work in character. I'll loot the place later. Can't believe it. First nightmares, and then it's like I'm living a nightmare. Why me? It's not really clear right now, but she's looking around for stuff to take on an adventure. I can't then I'm gonna have to leave. I don't know when I'll be back. But I've been on trips before. I haven't been to Skyrim that long. Thank you.
You're looking a little rough around the edges. You feeling all right? Good day.
Hey, someone had to take it, right? Yes?
I'm sorry, that sound really got me. I remember it from when I played Dishonor. That...
Need something?
Oh, where should I go? Sadly, she's still not up to wearing armor like that. Doesn't really have the bow thing. Better not go that way. Bandits. Way too close to home. I'll go check with town. I don't know. Ridiculous.
Need something?
Good afternoon. See you.
Yes?
Yes?
Yes? Take a look.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss all the free gold.
Take a look.
Actually, we'll already run off. There's some spare weapons. That one.
Until next time.
Everyone's fine in town, at least.
You look like you've seen your share of adventure. I envy you that. In fact, maybe you can help me with something.
Well, what is it that you need?
I want to be an adventurer like you. My father says I can't. He says he needs me to stay here and work the farm. And even if he did let me be an adventurer, we couldn't afford to buy armor. His name is Mrauki, and he's the innkeeper here. I hope you could change his mind.
I guess I'll see what I can do. I probably should have a companion for leaving, and we seem to be under the same circumstances.
Thank you. I can't stand the thought of being trapped in this village for the rest of my days.
I wonder if in the process I'll convince myself this is a good idea.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the coal down. If you need a meal or room, I've got both. My son? Eric? What about him? Did something happen? Is he all right?
You should let your son choose the life he wants.
But the world is a dangerous place. Eric has no idea what he's getting himself into. What's more, he's got no armor. I'll have to save up the money for it.
Well, here... Actually... Maybe. Yeah. Do you prefer your son to grow bitter and resent you?
Perhaps you should let a father decide what is best for his own son.
Well, fine then. Here, use this to buy some armor.
You would give your own coin to help my son? I'm moved by your compassion. Your kind deed will not go unrewarded, my friend. Tell Eric I've changed my mind and will visit Whiterun soon to fit him for armor.
Did you have any luck talking to my father?
Oh, he changed his mind.
I can't thank you enough, friend. I hope you'll come back to Rorikstead soon and pay me a visit. Maybe we can swap stories about our adventures over a mug of ale at the inn. I'd better get going.
I only take real coin here. No handouts and no bar trade.
My father, Ralki, manages the inn. He used to be a soldier, but he left that life behind.
That iron sword's pretty undependable. You should try steel.
I'll look into it.
We could always use help picking crops if you need a few extra coins. Till next time.
Look at you. You're as filthy as a pig in a pen. I am not. You're lying. You smell like a pig's pen too. What a stink. Have you been rolling the dirt all day? You're a liar. I won't listen to you. Leave me alone. Are you new around here? You should go to the inn if you need a place to stay. I wish I could be an adventurer like you, and go wherever I want. Sissel thinks she's so special. No way she's more special than me.
Yeah. I guess I won't get much in town. I was hoping for not having to go at it alone.
I used to be an adventurer like you. And I took an arrow in the knee.
Try not to have what happened.
Pig sticker like that's not going to get you far. Best visit the blacksmith.
Well, this is a rather rough life. Hold on. Somehow overnight, the world got a lot weirder.
I'm on a pilgrimage to the shrine of Azura, the goddess of twilight, if you'll excuse me.
Well, where is this shrine?
In the mountains to the northeast. I'll mark it on your map.
Come along, no more stops. We need to find our way to Solitude.
Why are we even going to a wedding at this far-flung end of the Empire anyway?
I told you, it's the wedding of Vittoria Vici, an extremely well-connected merchant with the East Empire Company. The Emperor's cousin, remember?
I'm just sitting here laughing that they're going in the opposite direction, but, that's none of my business.
Hopefully these gifts will put us in her good graces, secure that import deal, and lead the way to an audience with the Emperor.
Oh, sir?
I'm on my way to Windhelm to join up with the Stormcloaks. Ulfric has the right of it. Guess it's all clear now.
That's not that way. Well, this path looks safer. People are at least coming this way. I'd rather be where people have been than where they're going.
Hail, friend. It's good to see another merry soul enjoying this fine day.
Is this good weather?
Ah, but you look tired. Come, share a bottle of Hunting Brew mead with me.
I've never slept that well. Sure. I don't know. Sure, why not?
Ah, nothing like fine spirits to help raise your spirits. Cheers, my friend. May your adventures find you fame and fortune.
Yeah. There might be at least something to find. With everything going so poorly, at least finding a way to be happy again. Maybe that's something I should look for. Some people have had better days. What does this look like? Fine place. Start. Path of the Hunter. Yeah, I could learn a few things from them. That might be a good way to begin. Move on from here. So, yeah. That's probably a good place to cut it. Because, yeah, everything just kind of came together. That was a great place to just finally have somebody who just gave her kind of a goal to start things off. But the Whisperer still hasn't shown his face. Just remains a sort of behind the scenes individual. But I know he'll show up soon enough. That will be our introduction and how things begin. And from here, we'll see how her story continues. One last show of the details for how they are at the very beginning of the story. For any who are referring to the video, as things keep going on, this is where it begun. Just simply as a simple farm girl, driven, inspired to find her own way out of home, even though she's traveled so far already. It hasn't been in Skyrim that long. Simply not given that time to rest, because something is driving her to get her feet dirty, get her hands dirty. And we'll see just how far that